The picturesque town of Blackthorn Hollow was nestled between rolling hills and dense woods. Its beauty was undeniable, but so was its eerie silence. The town held a secret, one that had been whispered about for generations. The Carter family, eager for a fresh start, moved into the grand Blackthorn Estate at the edge of the woods. The estate, with its ivy-covered walls and Gothic architecture, was both magnificent and foreboding. "Can you believe this is our new home?" exclaimed Sarah, the eldest daughter, her eyes wide with wonder. Her younger brother, Liam, was already running through the vast gardens, chasing after a peculiar black butterfly. "It's like a fairy tale," he shouted back. Their parents, Thomas and Eliza, exchanged a hopeful glance. "A new beginning," Thomas whispered. The first few days were idyllic. The family explored the mansion, each room revealing more of its history. But as nights fell, the house began to reveal its darker side. Sarah was the first to notice. Every night she'd hear a soft, melancholic tune playing from somewhere within the walls. Trying to trace its origin, she'd find herself in front of a locked door at the end of the West Wing corridor. Liam, on the other hand, made an unusual friend. A little girl named Ivy, with raven-black hair and old-fashioned clothes, would play with him in the gardens. She always seemed sad, and would often speak of a promise that was broken. Eliza, while going through old family portraits in the attic, found a painting of a girl who bore an uncanny resemblance to Ivy. The nameplate read, Ivy Blackthorn, 1820. One evening, as a storm raged outside, the family gathered in the main hall. The melancholic tune grew louder, and the locked door creaked open, revealing a grand ballroom. Inside, ghostly figures danced in an eternal waltz, and at the center was Ivy, her eyes pleading for release. Determined to uncover the truth, the Carters delved into the town's archives. They discovered that Ivy Blackthorn was the heiress of the estate, but had vanished on her 10th birthday. Legend said she'd made a pact with the spirits of the woods to save the town from a looming disaster. But when the town broke its promise to protect the woods, the spirits took Ivy as their own. Realizing that the woods held the key to Ivy's release, the family ventured deep into its heart. There they found an ancient stone circle. The black butterflies Liam loved so much fluttered around, guiding them to the center. As they stepped into the circle, time seemed to warp. The family found themselves in Blackthorn Hollow from 2 centuries ago. The town was on fire, and its inhabitants were in a state of panic. With Ivy's guidance, the Carters discovered that they needed to retrieve a sacred relic that the town had stolen from the spirits. After a perilous journey, they found the relic and returned it to the stone circle. The woods came alive, the spirits swirling around them in gratitude. Ivy, now free from her eternal dance, approached Liam. "Thank you," she whispered, handing him a black butterfly pendant. Returning to their time, the Carters found Blackthorn Hollow transformed. The town was livelier, and the woods were revered as sacred ground. The Blackthorn Estate, no longer foreboding, stood as a testament to the town's history and the brave family that had rewritten its fate. Years later, Liam, now an old man, would often sit in the gardens, the black butterfly pendant around his neck. He'd tell the tale of Ivy Blackthorn and the spirits of the woods, ensuring that the promise would never be broken again.